created in a way like a.
All right, flying over to Planet Brad. What's up, Brad? Good morning, brother.
Hey, man, I love this room. I mean, Sid, that whole conversation around the barrier, that concept was amazing. And I've got a little different word for it, but it was like, wow, barrier, that's cool. I call it the gap. And it's kind of like a basic question I kind of start with people, where are you in your business or your life today? Where do you want to be? And what is the gap? And then, like Elise was talking about earlier, that what, why, and how, it's like, how are you going to get through that gap? And the other one is who is going to push you through that gap, whether that's a coach that you tell them what that gap is or where you want to be, and they push you through, or accountability partner or anything like that. So, Tony, I love the way you started the room out about the word change. And I just based on our conversations in this room and everything we talk about, looking in the rearview mirror, don't drive your car with the rearview mirror. I'm thinking of it more like not change your life, but where are you going to move your life? What direction are you going to move your life in? And the thought that popped in my head was thinking of it like a fork in the road. Okay, so if you want to change, you're just at a fork and you can kind of keep going straight, or you can peel off on one of these sides. And once you figure out what that gap is and where you're going, you get there. So again, it comes back to living without regrets on your past. And Tony, you talk about this all the time, celebrate what has gotten you where you are today. And if you really want to change, understand that what got you here is important, but it's not what's going to get you there if you don't like it. So it's time to figure out where you are, figure out what that gap is, and look at that fork in the road. And man, you get to make the choice on which road you're going to take. And don't go into it thinking you might be taking the wrong road, because you can make that road be whatever you want. And the more accountability you have behind you, or a business coach, they actually, I always say as a coach, I get to fly above you at 10,000 feet while you're running through the forest, and I can see what direction you're running and I know where you want to go. And so I can say, well, watch out for that tree. Go left, go left, go left. So anyway, that's, it's the gap. What is your gap? Where do you want to go? And don't regret the past. Just take the fork in the road in the direction you would want to move your life into. So that's my share for today.
I love it. Listen, it is. And it is about making the decision to go left or right. And it's also the vehicle you take. You want to get to Cape Canaveral. You can drive. You can take a train. You can walk. You can take a bike. But the fastest way certainly to get there is by plane. But when you get there, you can take a plane and get there really fast. But if you want to get to the moon, you can't take the plane. You need to get on a shuttle, right? You need to get on a rocket with different fuel. So yeah, 100%. It's making the changes and choosing the vehicle that's going to take you to where you want to go, and making sure you're getting in the right one.